Good day and thanks for tuning in. My name is Mike and you are watching Local Matters on your TV Halton, which is truly local television. And I'm here as always in our brand new studios here in the palatial palisade of here in the town of Milton with Councillor Ron Norris from Halton Hills. Ron, how you doing?
I'm doing really good, Mike. Absolutely great. And it is palatial here. Thank you.
It is. It's one of those things where you can get lost. As soon as you walk in, there's doors everywhere and there's all this. I'm kidding. We're in a very succinct environment here in your TV Halton, which is fantastic. And welcome to the show. Thanks for all the comments in the shares from our Facebook page. If you want to go on Facebook, on the Facebook as we called it, just search Local Matters with Mike and Ron, and you will see our page. Click like, share with all your friends, and keep up to date. If it goes into your flow, you get to see a lot of the events that we're going to be talking about that we're on this show and throughout the community that we don't get to. So have a look, and while you're at it, if you miss any programs here on your TV, you can go to the YouTube page for your TV Halton, and you can find a whole bunch of extra programming from Halton news clips from around our community, and general great information. So YouTube and Facebook are great sources for information for Local Matters. We have some special things that we want to talk about. Obviously, we're ending October as the time of taping, but we'll be heading into November. November is a very special time for many of us as we head towards Remembrance Day, and we want to give you a very succinct and very detailed list of the things that are happening in our communities for the Remembrance Day. And we're going to start off in Halton Hills. Councillor Norris, the floor is yours.
That's great. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. And yeah, Remembrance Day is a very important, very key time of year. We're living in a time where we have not had wars of any kind for generations on our soil. But it's very important for people to remember those who have been there for us over the generations. And Mike, I want to start by saying that my mom was a really good artist. She created some beautiful paintings, and my favorite is called Poppies Forever. And Chris, if you would be kind enough to put that up on the screen so that everybody would be able to take a look at that. And my mom had a fierce respect for our fighting veterans. Now, my mom passed a few months ago, and so now I will always treasure this painting. Is my favorite that my mom had created. So we as Canadians owe our veterans a tremendous debt for their commitment to protect us, to keep us safe. Our armed forces do this for us every day without fanfare, without any expectations of a big payday. What they do get is recognition each November. This year we had celebrated the 80th anniversary of the end of the World War II. Let's make our veterans proud by coming out to thank them. So please, this year, take the time to buy a poppy and to attend a Remembrance Day service or parade, or both. And these events will, I'm going to list them all here, but these will be available on my Facebook page, on the Local Matters Facebook page as well, and on the Canadian Legion website. So first of all, let's start with Saturday, November 1st at the Georgetown Legion. That's branch 120. It's a remembrance dinner at 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale now at the Legion office. Then on Saturday, November 8th, at the Acton Legion, number 197, they have a remembrance parade. Now that'll form up at 10:30 at the Old Hyde House, and it'll parade through to the Cenotaph. Then they have a roast beef lunch at the Legion at 12:30 p.m., also on Saturday, November 8th. But here it is. Ticket sales are now, and they will cut off on November 2nd. So get your ticket now for that one. And then Saturday, November 9th, we'll start in Glen Williams with their community parade. They'll form up at 10:30 at the Glen Williams Public School, and then they will march to the Cenotaph in Glen Williams. Then on the same day at 1:30 p.m., that's also on Saturday, November 9th, the Georgetown Community Parade. That'll form up at the Georgetown Legion. They will march through downtown, and then they will finish up at the Georgetown Cenotaph. Then, on the 11th hour, on the 11th day, the 11th month, we will have full remembrance services at both Georgetown and Acton Cenotaphs. So please plan to arrive for 10:30 a.m. is probably the most important and respectful service that we will have all year.
Very good. And the story that you told is very heartwarming. And again, a lot of us, with our parents, have helped us over the years as children and growing up, instilled the importance of Remembrance Day upon us. And again, it goes without saying, the words "thank you" are never enough for our veterans. There's nothing really we can say or do that can really make up for their sacrifice that they've done over the years, fighting in wars, serving in our military, and conflicts around the world. So the best thing that we can do is to say thank you and show our respect on these days. And as you can see in Halton Hills, up in that area, there's a lot of events. And in Milton, on Saturday, November the 2nd, there will be a poppy at the Soldiers Memorial in Haltonville. There will be a service. The parade will begin march along 15th Side Road and Amos Drive to the Cenotaph. It'll start at about 1:45 p.m. And on Sunday, November the 9th, at the Victoria Park Cenotaph, right outside Town Hall, there will be the annual celebration at 1:30, and the parade will commence at the Royal Canadian Legion. Very quick march up through Mary Street to the Cenotaph. So that begins at 1:30. And again, as Ron mentioned, probably the good thing to do is to try to get there a little bit early because it's usually very crowded. And you can go back to the Legion afterwards, and there'll be some refreshments in the club room to follow after that. And then on November the 11th, Tuesday, November the 11th at 11 o'clock, there will be a traditional ceremony at the Evergreen Cemetery, which is it's along Ontario Street, right across from E.C. Drury School. That will start at around 10:45, and again, get there early because parking is limited and the crowd is usually quite big. And afterwards, at the Legion, after the ceremony, there will be a veterans luncheon, and that'll start at around 12 o'clock. So we have our Haltonville ceremony on the Saturday before, the Sunday before. The Saturday, now I'm getting all screwed up with my time. The Sunday, November 9th, will be before that. Again, it's during the day. It's a great time to take part if you can't make it actually out on Remembrance Day. And then on Remembrance Day at 10:45, it begins over at the Evergreen Cemetery. So they are also going to be doing the Pilgrimage of Remembrance on Tuesday, November the 11th, starting at 12, and the luncheon's at 1:30. Tickets are on sale in the club room at the Legion, $15 per person, and ticket sales will go on until November the 2nd. So get a chance to go there. If you go down to the Legion, you can purchase your tickets for that luncheon as well. So lots of great activities that are happening on Remembrance Day. And again, we have to stress the importance. Wear your poppy. The sales, the money that comes from the sales of the poppy come back to the community. It goes into the general poppy fund at the Legion, and then gets distributed throughout the community. Cadet organizations, the Army Cadets, the Sea Cadets, the Air Cadets get funding from there for some of their programs as well. So the money goes to the Legion and gets distributed back out to the community. So it's you're giving back to the community by supporting our veterans, and it's just incredibly important to thank them for their service and to thank them for the sacrifices that those who aren't with us right now have made over the years. And when you hear the names being read off of the cenotaph during the ceremonies, it never fails. The emotions come up, and you just think about these are the people that have made that sacrifice, and also remember the family members of those who made that sacrifice, who have to deal with the fact that some of their family members haven't come home, but they did make that ultimate sacrifice to serve our country and to enjoy the freedom that you and I enjoy each and every day.
Well, very well said, Mike. And please, everybody, join us. There's lots of different events, lots of opportunities. Please, everybody, come on out and support our veterans.
And I know many of our ceremonies, not all of them, many of the ceremonies will be broadcast on your TV, so you check the schedule for that, and that'll if in post, if Chris has those dates and times He can put that up on the screen, but you can go to yourtv.tv and check out the schedule for the local area. And again, we'll probably have links to those on our Facebook page and our website and our other personal Facebook page. Lots of places to get information on local matters here in Halton. So that's what you can do for Remembrance Day, and that's and again, it's a time that's coming up. It's a very important time to bring your children, and it's also good to see that the schools where their children are doing ceremonies as well, distributing poppies, talking about the wars, talking about the significance and the importance of the day.
Exactly. That's well said.
Mm. Yeah. Well, we got a few more minutes before we go to break, and we want to sort of make sure that we are succinct here. We're going to talk about Christmas that's coming up, and I know last show that we talked about the fact that the Miracle on Main is coming up on December the 6th, which is a Saturday from 2 to 7 p.m. Toy drives are on all over the place throughout the community. You'll be able to drop off your toys at Canadian Tire. You'll be able to drop off your toys at different retailers and stores throughout the community. And I can't remember, and I will endeavor to get this up on our information channels if there are any drop-off locations in Halton Hills for unwrapped toys. One of the things that I think is important if you don't want to buy a toy, if you can't think of a toy to purchase, to get some gift cards, Subway gift cards, stores, Tim Hortons, restaurant gift cards. If you're a restaurant owner and you'd like to help out support, giving a family or giving some people some gift cards for your restaurant, feel free to contact the Tiger Jeet Singh Foundation and be able to provide that, because some of the supplies, some of the goods go to Halton Women's Place, and it's very important to be able to provide. Toys are great, but having a family to be able to go out on for teenagers that are at the shelter to go out and spend a little time at a Tim Hortons having a cup of coffee or enjoying some time with some friends. It's a good way to help support them.
Absolutely, and Mike, it's still October as we record this. So some of the information in Halton Hills is starting to come in, but I'll be looking forward to probably our next time that we get together to be able to provide the list of the so many different places for the drop-offs. And I like what you said, Mike, because it's not just toys. A lot of times we have older kids that are living in homes, a single parent. They don't want the toys anymore at that point, but they still love the Christmas gift. So we'll have more information on Halton Hills. Hope to have a whole bunch of them to be able to tell you about the next time we get together.
Absolutely, and stay tuned to Local Matters. We'll be right back after this break with some Christmas things. So again, get your daytimers out and what we're going to do during the holiday season here in Halton Hills. We'll be right back.